success at both the Ontario Police College and here within our training bureau at the MLV Kolb Centre. Now, with their recruit training successfully behind them, they will receive their first promotion from that of recruit constable to fourth class constable. Here to support and welcome our newest officers, please welcome our senior officers, directors, and managers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest graduating class of the Peel Regional Police. May I have everyone stand or remain standing for the entrance of our guests of honor. I would like now to call upon Constable Joanne Chiro for the singing of our national anthem. Today, as we stand for our national anthem, Chief Evans and Class 1702 drill leader, Recruit Constable Griffith will take the salute.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we
Thank you, Constable Chiro. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce our honored guests and the distinguished members of the Peel Regional Police. Starting from your left, Chair of the Police Services Board, Mr. Amrik Alawalia. His Honor, G. Paul Renwick, Ontario Court of Justice, and Chief Jennifer Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, your guests of honor. I would like to take the time to introduce the following personnel from the Chief's Management Group and special guests in attendance with us today. Deputy Chief Brian Adams, Deputy Chief Dave Jarvis, and Deputy Chief Chris McCord. And from the Police Services Board, Vice Chair Ms. Norma Nicholson. Continuing with the introductions, on the far right, Superintendent Mark Andrews and Inspector Sandra Trepty are the senior officers responsible for the training and recruiting of our new recruits. Seated to their left are the officers in charge of our 5 operational divisions. These senior officers will take over responsibility for our new recruits when they are deployed to their respective divisions tomorrow. From 11 Division, Superintendent Deb Pizzavero. From 12 Division, Superintendent Rob Ryan. From 21 Division, Superintendent Ingrid Berkeley-Brown. From 22 Division, Superintendent Steve Blom. And from the Airport Division, Acting Superintendent Glenn Margin. From the Ontario Police College, Chief Instructor Carl Thomas. And I would like to once again acknowledge the attendance of the senior officers, directors, and managers of the Peel Regional Police who have come with us this afternoon to show their support for our newest constables, and I would ask that they all stand and be recognized. Also with us today are members of the Peel Regional Police Association, and I would ask that they also stand and be recognized. And could I have the members of the Recruiting and Training Bureau of the Peel Regional Police stand and be recognized for their outstanding work in the selection and training of our newest recruits? They're already standing. There you go. And finally, I'd like to take a minute and welcome member representatives from Sheridan College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. The Peel Regional Police are pleased to be involved in this program with the college, and you are always very welcome with us this afternoon. There we go. Guest officers may now remove their hats. No. And I would like now to call upon Peel Regional Police Chaplain Inderpal Singh to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before we begin, if you feel comfortable, please feel free to close your eyes during the prayer. This is a humble request to the one God who is the source of all things, both material and immaterial, who lives both within and outside of us. You have blessed these individuals that are before us today to take the next step in their lives by granting them a prestigious role within the Peel Regional Police Force. Please bless them further throughout their careers in such a way that they always remember you while performing their duty. Doing so will remind them to remain humble as they serve the community at large. Please grant them with the highest moral character while both performing their duty and when off duty in their private lives. May citizens of this region treat them with respect, honor, and dignity, and feel a sense of comfort, security, protection, and pride when being around them. When difficult situations arise, may they look deep within themselves and remember you, O God, so that you can guide them to make the right choices that will keep them on the path towards truth, service, and justice. During the course of their careers, they will see joyous occasions. May their minds be in a state of thankfulness in those times. However, due to the course and the nature of this line of work, there will be difficult times. Our prayer and request to you, God, is that in times of need, they feel comfortable with reaching out for support to their peers and loved ones, and that they learn the techniques to prevent their minds from wavering, so that they can remain in high spirits at all times. We will end the prayer with a quote from the Sikh scriptures, the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and it reads, Mai main dhan payo har naam, man mero dhavan te shuteo, kar baitho bisram. And that translates to, O Mother, I have gathered the wealth of the Lord's name. My mind has stopped its wanderings, and now it has come to rest. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaplain. The Peel Regional Police Pipe Band will now play Amazing Grace. We'd like to take this moment to recognize and thank the members of the Peel Regional Police Pipe Band for their attendance this afternoon. Our pipers, Robert Cairns and Nigel Smedmore. And our drummers, Harvey Dawson and Elisa Venato. The Peel Regional Police Pipe Band has a long and proud history. Since 1976, the Pipe Band has participated in competitions and functions throughout North America and Europe. The band attained Grade 1 status in 1993 and has not looked back. The Peel Regional Police Pipe Band wears the red McPherson tartan because of its long-standing military police pipe band traditions. The members of our pipe band, who are all volunteers, find time not only to practice weekly on a year-round basis, but to attend community events and competitions on our behalf. They exemplify what is expected of the Peel Regional Police family, and we wish them continued success. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce the Chair of the Police Services Board, Mr. Amrik Ahluwalia. Mr. Amrik Singh Ahluwalia was elected as the Chair of the Peel Police Services Board in January 2016. He has been serving on this board for 6 years. He retired from Royal Dutch Shell as General Manager after a 29-year career in various capacities. Mr. Ahluwalia has a Master's in Engineering from Carleton and an MBA from McMaster University. He resides in Brampton with his wife Inderbeer. His service to our community includes President of the Sikh Society Calgary, founding director of the Kelsea Credit Union and the Siva Food Bank in Mississauga. Mr. Ahluwalia's vision is to see the Peel Regional Police be recognized as a leader in the police sector, not just in Canada, but worldwide. Please join me in welcoming the chair of the Peel Police Services Board, Mr. Amrit Singh Ahluwalia.
November 1, 2012, there was a car accident and a young man died. One of the officers had the duty to go and tell the family about the death of the young man. That was 5 years ago. Why are we talking about it today? Why am I bringing it today? Because of the compassion, because of the comfort that this particular officer gave to the family. And we got a letter from the family recently, and let me read a couple of lines from that letter. This is one of the family members talking about Officer Geraldine McNulty. On November 1st, I spoke with Jerry over the phone, and I can tell you that she was my angel. She always reassured me that she would be there for me, and true to her word, she always was. I knew if I called Jerry and didn't get her, just to be patient, because as soon as she was available, she would call me. My experience almost seems like something from a movie, but is so real. I feel if Jerry wasn't a part of my life at the time, I don't know if I would be alive today. And she said at the end, I'm happy that the case is over, but I'm sad that I'm not able to be in contact more with Sergeant McNulty. I try not to bog her down with calls or texts because I know she's helping some family that may be in crisis like myself. My family and I love Sergeant McNulty, and we will always love her and never forget her. That's the kind of police service that you're going to be joining. Good afternoon. This is a very special occasion for all of us, and as chair of the board, I look forward to these events 3 times a year because we get to see the future of policing in Peel. The function of the board is to oversee the police and work with the police chief in making sure that we have the right policies, right procedures, right equipment, and right training for you to do the best job that you can. When we expect the best from you, we want to make sure that we have all the tools that are provided to you to be able to do the best job that you can. I have with me Vice Chair Norma Nicholson. If you can just stand up here. She's here to again join me in celebrating this special event with you. The word Peel and police go together. Being a history buff, I want to tell you that the name Peel relates to Sir Robert Peel, who was the Prime Minister of England in 1835, almost 200 years ago. But before that, he was made the chief of Metropolitan London Police Force. And he made some radical changes there, and he dramatically reduced crime. And he also, during that time, came up with 9 principles of policing, which today have stood the test of time. And one of them is the public is the police and the police is the public, which means we have to be a part of the community we serve. It resonates so much with the Police Service Board that it is one of the 4 pillars of strategy and goals of the board. Now, all the success that Sir Robert Peel achieved, there was a lot of resistance at that time, which proves one more time that being leader is not without peril. However, good leaders overcome them and succeed. So there is an example for us to follow. So leadership is not an easy task, but you have chosen it, and we are very thankful for that. We appreciate the fact that you have decided to serve Peel, 1.4 million people of Peel, in a way that we expect you to do in an outstanding way. I salute you and honor you for your decision. I also want to underscore the support of your family, your friends, your colleagues, your instructors, your supervisors. They were with you in this journey. You didn't do it alone. And I would suggest that they will be with you in the future as you succeed, and they will all be rooting for your success. So rely on them and be reliable to them. And you will find that there will be days in which you'll find that the job may find to be thankless. But let me here and now, as chair of the board, thank you on behalf of the board, on behalf of myself. Thank you. Thank you for all the work you're going to do for the community and keep and maybe enhance the position of Peel Police as one of the best police services in Canada. And we rely on you as the future of police. So let me thank you from the bottom of my heart from putting your name in, joining this service, and be a part of a wonderful organization to serve the people of Peel. So the last message I want to leave with you is be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the organization. Be proud of the colleagues that you have and your supervisors, because this is a tremendously noble pursuit that you have picked. It really is. And as I said before, thankless as it might seem, it is very, very satisfying, because you're going to be helping 1.4 million people of Peel. Congratulations, well done, and have a wonderful career with Peel Police.
Thank you, Chair Ahluwalia. Recruit Constable Griffith will now present Class 1702 for inspection. Our recruits will be inspected this afternoon by Chief Evans and Chair Ahluwalia. They are accompanied by Constable Darren Naismith of the Training Bureau. Constable Griffith, please have Class 1702 return to their seats.
1702, close order. March. Right. Turn. Malloy. Quit. March.
Once again, I'd like to recognize and thank the Peel Regional Police Pipe Band for their attendance this afternoon. At this time in the program, Chief Evans usually addresses the recruits and the audience. However, today, she has requested Deputy Chief Adams to do the honors. Deputy Chief Adams has announced his retirement and will soon be leaving the Peel Regional Police, having served for 36 years. In light of his outstanding service to the police service and the community, the Chief has asked him to share a few words of wisdom with us today.
Good afternoon. Thanks very much, Chief, for using the word wisdom in the same sentence as me. I really appreciate that. To Chief Evans and members of the Chief Management Group, to my friends Dave Jarvis and Chris McCord. This isn't even my retirement session. To Chair Alawalia, to Vice Chair Nicholson, to Justice Winrick, to Chief Instructor Carl Thomas. I'm glad you're here. I wasn't sure if you're coming or not. To members of Sheridan College, to Tim Oschek, and to all your students. I graduated there in 1981, so this ain't too bad, so good luck. To the fellow employees of Peel Regional Police, to the family and friends of Class 1702. I would like to begin by saying I'm extremely honored to have the opportunity to speak to Class 1702. Thanks very much, Chief. I would like to congratulate each member of this class as well as their families. You should be proud of what you have accomplished to date. It's my understanding that the academic class average was 94%, and that you all passed the Fit for Duty challenge. Based on these results, we should recognize we need to recognize Sandra Trepty and her entire team for their efforts in preparing this class for this achievement. I have to be honest with you today. I made several attempts at drafting these words. I thought maybe I should discuss the Peel Regional Police vision and mission statement with our new officers, but I was very comfortable knowing speech isn't that bad. I was going to talk to you about that, but I no doubt your staff has already done that for you. I was going to discuss with you their core values of this organization, and the acronym is TRUST. As everyone in this room knows, this is an essential element in all relationships. This class has shown that they possess the potential to earn the trust that has been placed upon them by the organization and the community. Trust, I feel, is like respect. It must be earned. Once I started thinking about relationships, I started thinking about family. This week, I've spent a tremendous amount of time thinking not only about personal family, but the family of friends and others. Some who I've never met, and understanding how unique and special each and every family is. Family is the most important part of my life. And for what I am witnessing today, those in attendance, the same is true for our new officers. I would like Class 1702 to acknowledge your family and friends, because if it wasn't for them and their support, we wouldn't be here today. Why don't you give your family and friends a round of applause. Thanks, guys and girls. That's good. Thanks. My theme for today's address is family. Your personal family has already helped you achieve this milestone, and they will continue to be your greatest support throughout your career. Today, you're becoming part of a new family, and that's the police family. When you started on April 7th of this year, and every day since, it has been articulately explained what is expected of you, the policies, procedures, and laws that you are governed by, and your role and responsibilities. All of the talented instructors here at the Superior Regional Police and at the Ontario Police College have done their very best to provide you with a positive environment to learn and develop. This must be true by the remarkable grades that you achieved. Absolutely phenomenal. As you move on to your first assignments this week, you will develop new relationships with your designated coach officers and fellow platoon members. Their responsibility is to ensure that you continue to grow and develop your policing skills. Every one of these officers will play a role in your development. Once you have completed your training and you go out on your own for the first time, you will have feelings of apprehension, excitement, independence, and most of all, accomplishment. This will also be the first time since becoming a member of the Superior Regional Police that you will not have someone beside you every step of the way. It is my opinion that this is also the most important time in your policing career. Your learning has only just begun. Each and every shift, you will be challenged. You will be called upon to provide a solution, support, or guidance to an individual or family. This responsibility can be overwhelming, and I guarantee there will be times when you will need support. It is not only your responsibility to seek support, but ours as an organization to ensure you have it. We take great pride in caring for our officers and their families, providing them with assistance as they are required. Do not try to deal with everything on your own. There has never been a successful police officer who is not part of a team. You will find that this profession can be humbling, and you learn something new every day. Don't stop learning. Don't stop moving forward, because if you do, you won't reach your full potential. I would like you to understand that although you will be driving a cruiser alone, your support system is always there. It is expected that each and every one of you will make mistakes, which is no different than any other police officer or cop in this room today. It is your responsibility to accept and acknowledge those mistakes, learn from them, and seek advice and help when needed. The great part of the policing profession is that the relationships develop get stronger as the years go by. And for me, it's been 36. You will find that as your career progresses, you will be provided with the opportunity to work in other areas. Our specialized units in this building and the investigators are some of the best in this country. The common denominator is the quality of our people. I can promise all of you the guidance you will require, and as your career advances, will be exceptional. One of the most important relationships an officer must develop is that with the community. I think you've heard that a lot today. We are proud of our partnerships that we have with the community, and we need you to continue to foster these relationships to accomplish our goals. As an organization, family, we have done our best to ensure that you have been provided with the environment, the tools, the resources, the support, the guidance, and knowledge to succeed. That's our job. You fail, we fail. Every family here today has a member who takes the lead role to ensure success for their family. In Superior Regional Police, it is the chief that is out front and the public taking the role. But I know that she would agree when I say that the senior officers sitting to the left of you play an integral piece of the development and success of our officers, and that's that group right here in front of you. And I'm going to be a little selfish. This will probably be my last time to speak in public. She's probably happy about that. I will not get a chance to say this to each and every one of you over there. It's been an honor to work alongside you. Thank you. Class 72, do me a favor. Always stay true to yourself. That's why you were hired. I would just never stand in front of you today and say that the Pure Regional family is perfect, but I guess what family is. I have seen this organization come together, work with our community partners, and support campaigns and events such as the Special Olympics. By seeing them at their very best when a member of this organization or their family is in a time of need. For any relationship family to work, all members must contribute. Class 1702, I'm asking for you to never stop contributing. I want you to respect yourself and others. I want you to learn something every day. I want you to be safe. And lastly, giddy up, because this is one of the best jobs in the entire world. On behalf of Chief of Police Jennifer Evans and all members of our organization, welcome Class 1702. We're proud of you. We look forward to your future accomplishments. And once again, to you and your families, congratulations. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Adams. Justice G. Paul Renwick was appointed to the Ontario Court of Justice in February 2017. His honors appointments came after 22 years as a prosecutor in the Peel Region from 1995 to 1998, York Region from 1998 to 2005, and the Attorney General's Guns and Gangs Initiative in Toronto from 2005 to 2017. Justice Renwick has completed his Master's of Law degree. He has been published in a peer-reviewed academic journal, and he has contributed a chapter in a legal text used nationwide by secondary school students. Before his appointment to the bench, his honors volunteer activities included the Urban Alliance on Race Relations, Victim Services of York Region, the Boys and Girls Club of Peel, the Rights Advocacy Coalition for Equality, and the Peel District School Board. Notwithstanding all of his professional accomplishments and volunteer work, His Honor wants you to know that his proudest achievement is becoming a father to his amazing daughter. Please welcome His Honor G. Paul Renwick. Recruit Constable Griffith, would you please prepare the class for the swearing in?
Sir. 1702. Stand up.
Please repeat after me. I solemnly swear or affirm that I will be loyal to Her Majesty the Queen and to Canada, and that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada, and that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve the peace, prevent offenses, and discharge my other duties as a police officer. Faithfully, impartially, and according to law. Either so help me God or so I affirm. Thank you.
Be seated.
Chief Evans, Chair Ahluwalia, Vice Chair Nicholson, Chiefs Management Group, honored guests, friends, and family, 1702. What a great region we live and work in. Where else can we expect to hear the great words of one of our gurus and a Scottish bagpipe in the same sitting? And boy, you look good in your #1 dress. I'm delighted to be here to congratulate you and to wish you well on behalf of the Ontario Court of Justice. Take it all in. Enjoy this moment. There may not be another time in your career when a judge is being this nice to you. It's not that we don't like you. It's not that we don't respect you. It's just that usually when we meet you, it's in a court. And across from you in that court stands one of our residents. And we have to be fair to them. And if things don't go so well when you see me next in front of me, not that I expect that would ever happen in Peel Region, but as I told you when we met last time, don't let it wreck your whole day. The words of my former chief when I was a young reservist in the military. By now, you've come to appreciate that we have very high expectations for you. Not just judges, not just prosecutors and defense counsel, not just the media, not just your superiors, your neighbors, or the children in our community, all of us. You are our protectors. We rely heavily upon you. You are there for us when we call because usually we are in a stressful situation, a dangerous situation, or simply a confusing situation. And you will see the worst of humanity at times. We will be at our weakest when we call you, or our worst, or our dumbest. And you will have to deal with us, comfort us, and protect us. And no matter how we appear or act, you will remind us that humanity is good. You will be an example of what is right in our community, what is just, what strives to make our community better. So wear your uniform with pride. You are among the best of all police, the best of all police recruits, and the best of our community. Expect nothing but the best of yourselves, your colleagues, and your organization. And again, congratulations on your achievement. I wish you every success in your new career. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, now, the moment everyone's been waiting for. For some, a lifelong dream is about to be fulfilled. As the members of Recruit Class 1702 are presented with their badges, the officers will receive their badges one at a time. As family members and supporters, you're very welcome to make your way to the front of the stage for a photo of your favorite police officer as they are presented with their badge. We will provide you with ample opportunity to take as many pictures as you like. We would ask that you come to the front of the area as you see the officer that you're here to see standing to my left. Also, I would ask that you refrain from handing anything to the officers as they pass by the front. As well, if you could hold your applause until the final recruit has received their badge. If I could ask Chief Evans, Chair Ahluwalia, and His Honor Justice Renwick to please step forward and present the officers with their badges. Some of our new constables will be presented their badge by a family member who is a serving or has served our country with the police, other emergency services, or the military. I'll be introducing the constables as they present themselves to receive their badges, and I would ask that Constable Griffith please prepare Class 1702 for the badge presentation.
Sir. Front right. Stand. Up.
Once again, if you could hold your applause until the final recruit has received their badge. Ricardo Cameron.
Sir.
Ricardo was born in Trinidad and is a resident of the county of Simcoe. He graduated with a Master's of Business Administration and has an honorary Bachelor of Science degree in Computing and Information Systems. Previously, Ricardo worked at Rogers Communications as a manager for commercial accounts. He is also an active member of Habitat for Humanity, where he dedicates his time to build homes in the cities of Brampton and Toronto. During his time at the Ontario Police College, Ricardo received positive documentation for being a class leader, student activity council, and representing Peel Police at the Recruit Talent Show. He also served as a pod leader, student duty officer, and flag orderly detail. Outside of policing, Ricardo is a chef on the grill. He'll be popular on his shift. He enjoys working out at the gym and spending time with family and friends. And is apparently quite popular. Special presenter, Peel Regional Police Constable Michael Tingle, will be presenting to his brother. Jordan Tingle.
Sir.
Jordan was born and raised in the region of Peel. Previously, he graduated from Sheridan College with a diploma in advertising and marketing. He then went on to work as a security guard at the Brampton Civic Hospital. Jordan volunteers his time mentoring youth through Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Peel, as well as being a volunteer with Tall Pines Long-Term Care Facility. While at the Ontario Police College, Jordan was a student duty officer, participated on the flag orderly detail, was a pod leader, and a mentor for the London Police Peace Program. Dennis Saladurai. I think I got it. Sure. Dennis is a resident of Peel Region and attended York University, where he graduated with an honors double major in psychology and sociology. Previously, he worked for the YMCA in Mississauga as a youth specialist and has been volunteering with Peel Regional Police 21 Division Community Liaison Committee since 2010. During his time at the Ontario Police College, Dennis was a pod leader, student duty officer, and volunteered for flag detail orderly. Satinder Singh. Satinder moved to Canada 9 years ago to further his education. He liked it so much he decided to stay. Satinder finished his bachelor degree in information technology and postgraduate in wireless telecommunication with honors from Humber College. Previously, he worked as a cable technician and service lot attendant. At the Ontario Police College, Satinder was pod leader, student duty officer, and on the flag orderly detail. Outside of policing, Satinder enjoys spending time with family, workouts, listening to music, and a long drive to the countryside. Nice. Syed Hyatt.
Sir.
Syed spent most of his life growing up in Scarborough. He previously worked as a bylaw officer for the township of King. He has a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Justice and a Police Foundations diploma from Seneca College. Syed recently flew out to Jamaica for his destination wedding to marry his now wife, Safia. At the Ontario Police College, he was a student duty officer and participated in the flag orderly detail. Syed also spent hundreds of hours volunteering as a medical first responder with St. John's Ambulance and is also as a search and rescue volunteer. Special presenters, Peel Regional Police retired Staff Sergeant Laurie Linnell, and Staff Sergeant Russ Linnell will be presenting to their daughter. Rachel Linnell.
Sir.
Rachel is currently a resident of York Region. She graduated from Fanshawe College with a diploma in police foundations. While at school, Rachel volunteered her time with the Learning Disabilities Association of London Region and the Rise and Shine community, providing fellowship meals to members of the community. Previously, Rachel was a cadet with Peel Regional Police, where she was assigned to various divisions and bureaus within the organization. In her spare time, Rachel enjoys outdoor activities, traveling, and spending time with family and friends. Randy Hewin.
Sir.
Come on up. Randy grew up in Vancouver and moved to Toronto in 2014. This August, he married his wife, Jennifer. He went to the University of BCIT in Vancouver and has a degree and a diploma in architecture. Previously, Randy was an architect at a studio downtown Toronto. He was also an auxiliary police constable with Toronto Police and was awarded the Chief Julian Fantino Award for Outstanding Achievement. In his free time, he enjoys playing ice hockey as a goalie with his team, building models, and watching movies with his wife, and may be called upon in the future to build or at least design cottages for our family here. Special presenter, Peel Regional Police Detective Dave Giles will be presenting to his nephew. Cooper Giles.
Sir.
Cooper began working for Peel Police as a cadet in 2015. He completed a diploma in fitness and health promotion. He then furthered his education, receiving a certificate in criminal psychology and behavior while continuing to volunteer within the region. While at the Ontario Police College, Cooper was the class leader and volunteered his time to be a pod leader, student duty officer, and completing flag orderly detail. Jamie Esposito.
Sir.
Jamie is a lifelong resident of the region of Peel. Previously, she worked for Health Gene Corporation as a veterinary laboratory technician. She also attended the University of Gvle, where she graduated with an honors Bachelor of Science in Toxicology. During the past 2 years, she has volunteered her time with Caledon Meals on Wheels and during the holiday season with Home James. During her time at the Ontario Police College, Jamie was a class leader and a pod leader. In her free time, she enjoys horseback riding and spending time with family and friends. A special presenter, Peel Regional Police Supervisor Terry Malloy, will be presenting to his son. Mitchell Malloy.
Sir.
Mitchell has been infused within Peel Police his whole life. He was involved with the kids camp from when he was 5 up until he was a leader at age 17. Mitchell later became a police cadet at the age of 18 while attending the Ontario Police College. He has also achieved a Police Foundations diploma and is assisting in teaching fitness classes while at the college. Mitchell was also our class leader and did an excellent job at keeping this crew together. He also directed all of our parades. Lucca Ron Caden.
Sir.
Lucca previously worked for the Toronto Police Service as a court officer, as well as a Yorkdale shopping center as a security supervisor. Lucca graduated from the University of Guelph Humber from the Justice Studies program, where he received an honors degree in criminology and a diploma in police foundations. In his free time, Lucca enjoys working out and spending time with his friends and family. Gurjant Singh.
Sir.
Gurjant is a lifelong resident of the GTA. Previously, he worked as a cadet with Peel Police for 2 years. He is currently completing a degree in criminology and social legal studies at the University of Toronto. Previously, Gurjant played football for the Mississauga Warriors under Inspector Sean McKenna. He played on Team Ontario, and he also played 1 year on the University of Toronto varsity team. In his free time, he enjoys playing basketball, attending the gym, and spending time with family and friends. Big crowd coming. Shawn Fifl.
Sir.
Shawn was born and raised in Toronto. He has a master's degree in criminal justice administration from Niagara University. Previously, he worked for the John Howard Society of Toronto, assisting with the reintegration of offenders into the community. He is an avid volunteer in the special needs community and at his local food bank. In his spare time, he enjoys the outdoors and exercising. Special presenter, Peel Regional Police Constable, Constable Dane Pallett, will be presenting to his brother. Drew Pallett.
Sir.
Drew was born and raised in the region of Peel. He attended Cawthra Park Secondary School, where he was a music major in the Regional Arts program. He then went on to attend Wilfrid Laurier University and earned an honors degree in criminology. During his summers, Drew worked landscape construction and enjoyed volunteering as a dog walker with the Burlington Humane Society. While at the Ontario Police College, he was a member of the Colour Party and Silent Drill Team. Drew's dream will be fulfilled today, receiving his badge from his older brother. Andrew Cooper.
Sir.
Andrew has a bachelor's degree in honors political science from Wilfrid Laurier University and a diploma in law and security administration from Conestoga College. Previously, he worked as a bylaw enforcement officer. During his time at the Ontario Police College, Andrew was a pod leader and volunteered for student duty officer and flag orderly detail. In his spare time, Andrew enjoys coaching minor hockey as well as spending time with family and friends. who all came today. You can come closer for pictures. Yeah. Caeser Lenez.
Sir.
Caeser is originally from Colombia and has been living in Canada for 7 years. He lives with his fiancée Pia in the city of Oakville. Caeser graduated as an automotive service technician and previously served as an auxiliary officer with Peel Regional Police for 2 years. He is currently volunteering with the Big Brothers program of Halton Region, and on his free time enjoys spending time with family, watching sports, and exercising. I'll get it eventually. We charge extra for this, just so you're all aware. Catherine Angeloff.
Sir.
Catherine was born and raised in the Peel region. For the past 6 years, she has worked in the service industry. Catherine has a bachelor's degree in applied science for justice studies from the University of Guelph Humber and a diploma from Humber College. She has been a dedicated volunteer with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Peel for the last 3 years and enjoys working with youth. During her time at the Ontario Police College, Catherine received the Physical Training Effort Award. Her hobbies include playing soccer and spending time with family and friends. Payam Taban.
Sir.
Previously, Payam was a student border services officer for the CBSA for 2 years. He completed the Bachelor of Commerce in Economics at Ryerson and was a TA for the first year. For first-year students, my apologies. In his free time, Payam volunteers at the Durham Crisis Line and before that volunteered with the Iranian Canadian Youth Community Program. Curtis Durham Raj.
Sir.
Curtis was born and raised in Toronto. Previously, he worked for the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation as a security guard. Curtis currently holds a bachelor's degree in criminology from York University and a diploma in police foundations from Humber College. He volunteers as an advanced medical first responder with St. John's Ambulance and spent over 2 years as an auxiliary officer with the Toronto Police Service. Curtis can only attribute his success to his loving mother, Gita, and his supportive girlfriend, Stephanie, his tolerable brothers, Philip and Dave, and the rest of his caring family. Oh, he left. Mark Pavlovic.
Sir.
Mark came to Canada in 1989 with his family and has lived in Guelph since that time. Mark graduated from Humber College with a Police Foundation's diploma. He started at Peel Police as a special constable in the Prisoner Escort Bureau in 2009. During his time as a court officer, Mark enjoyed volunteering at various events, in particular the police open houses and Cram a Cruiser. Mark's hobbies include playing soccer, home renovations, and most importantly, spending time with his wife and children, who he credits as one of his #1 supporters. Sammy Al-Sharif.
Sir.
Sammy was born in the Middle East and moved to Canada in 2008. He has a master's degree of management, a bachelor's degree in accounting, and a 2-year business diploma from Sheridan College with honors. Sammy worked as an accountant years ago and then a security guard at South Common Mall for 5 years. In his free time, Sammy volunteered at Habitat for Humanity in Mississauga and spent significant time at the gym to stay active and fit. Akim Smith.
Sir.
As a youth, Akim played football for the Mississauga Warriors in Ontario Varsity Football League, where he was coached by Inspector Sean McKenna. He then went to attend the University of Gvle, where he was part of the varsity football team. Akim graduated from Sheridan College with a Police Foundations diploma and was a part of their Iron John program, which mentors youth in Brampton. At the Ontario Police College, Akim was a class leader, pod leader, part of the Student Council Committee, Student Duty Office, Peace Team Mentor, fitness leader for his DT classes, and he proposed to his girlfriend Bianca at the March Past. She said yes. Adam Giacomazzo.
Sir.
Adam currently resides in Newmarket with his wife Carrie and 6-month-old daughter Charlie. You can come on up. Previously, Adam worked as a security guard at South Lake Hospital, as well as being a personal trainer through Good Life Fitness. At the Ontario Police College, Adam was awarded the Athlete of the Week and was a sports representative for his OPC class. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with family and staying active in the weight room. Jacob Halal-Nitschka.
Sir.
Jacob was raised in Brampton after he and his family moved to Canada in the 90s. Previously, Jacob worked in customer service, first aid, and even ran his own business for several years. Jacob has a BA in criminology from Carleton University and took courses in cybercrime and crisis management at Sheridan College. Jake volunteers as a coach at Brampton East Soccer, the Wilkinson Shelter, and Meals on Wheels. He is also an advocate for Sick Kids Hospital. At the Ontario Police College, Jake was a pod leader, student duty officer, and was on the flag orderly detail. He also helped run the swim shop as a coach. Outside of policing, he enjoys training at Legends MMA in Brampton, playing soccer, and spending time with his girlfriend and friends. Evan Wilson.
Sir.
Evan was born and raised in the small town of Nobleton, Ontario, and 2 years ago bought his first home with his girlfriend, Alliston. Previously, he was a sheet metal worker on a construction site throughout the GTA and drove truck for 5 years. Evan volunteers as a volunteer firefighter, providing first aid coverage in his role as a medical first responder with St. John's Ambulance and coaching a tyke hockey team in his hometown. In his spare time, he enjoys playing hockey and playing a variety of musical instruments. Special presenter, Brampton Fire and Emergency Services, Captain Bruce Runciman, will be presenting to his son. Mark Runciman.
Sir.
Mark was born and raised in Oakville. He graduated from the Criminology and Social Legal Studies program at the University of Toronto, Mississauga. Mark coaches with the Oakville Rangers Hockey Club and volunteers with Aranoak Kids. At the Ontario Police College, Mark was a pod leader, as well as volunteered for the Student Duty Officer Program and Flag Orderly Detail. His hobbies include playing hockey, lacrosse, fishing, and spending time with family and friends. Anthony Gvle, Valencia.
Sir.
Anthony was raised in the region of Peel. He attended Humber College, graduating with a diploma from Police Foundations. He then attended the University of Guelph Humber, where he received a degree with honors in criminal justice and a diploma in law and security administration. Anthony joined the Peel Regional Police Auxiliary, where he worked for 3 years. He also worked as a security supervisor at the Dixie Outlet Mall and at the Toronto Pearson Airport in the Security Aviation Services. During the OPC, Anthony was a pod leader, class leader, volunteered to be a student duty officer, completed the flag orderly detail, and was one of the judges for the March Past Speaker. In his free time, he enjoys volunteering at a food shelter, playing sports, and spending time with family. Sara Atkinson.
Sir.
Sara was born and raised in the Peel region. Previously, she worked 10 years in the customer service industry and volunteered coaching House League soccer and with the Alzheimer's Society of Peel. Sara attended the University of Toronto, Mississauga, and graduated with an honors Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Psychology, and Sociology. At university, she was captain of the women's varsity soccer team, and in her graduating year was awarded Female Athlete of the Year. Sara was a class leader at the Ontario Police College, and her hobbies include hiking, playing soccer, traveling, and spending time with family and friends. Kelsea Morrison.
Sir.
Prior to joining Peel Police, Kelsea worked at an advertising agency in Toronto as a digital producer. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in media studies and a minor in sociology from Western University. At the Ontario Police College, Kelsea was a pod leader, a member of the Student Activity Committee, and won the Physical Training Effort Award for her class. In her free time, she coaches a House League basketball team, enjoys traveling, playing volleyball, cycling, and spending time with family and friends. Special presenter, Toronto Police Service Detective Patrick Coyne, will be presenting to his sister-in-law. Jamie Stairs.
Sir.
Jamie has called Peel Region home for the past 11 years. She graduated from Wilfrid Laurier University with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and physical education. Previously, Jamie volunteered for Sportside Medical Services as a rehabilitation assistant. During her time at the Ontario Police College, Jamie was a pod leader and was a fitness leader for the Peel Police Recruits, where she coordinated weekly group workouts for herself and her classmates. Outside of policing, she enjoys weightlifting, cooking, spending time with her family, and anything outdoors. Christopher Rivera.
Sir.
Chris is a former Peel Police Auxiliary Officer and is a paratrooper with the Queen's Own Rifles. He has competed in the Canadian Rifles Association and Canadian Armed Forces Small Arms Concentration. Chris has a college certificate in 911 and emergency services and a Police Foundation's leadership diploma. On a personal level, he enjoys traveling, outdoor sports, and hiking. He is eager to embark on his new journey in providing service, education, and leadership to our community. Jasdeep Sierra.
Sir.
Jasdeep was born and raised in Toronto and later moved to Woodbridge. He attended and graduated from Seneca College with a diploma in Police Foundations and York University with a BA in Psychology. Previously, he worked in several different security fields, including armored courier, surveillance, and airline escort officer. Outside of work, Jasdeep volunteers regularly at a local library assisting seniors, as well as at a local public school assisting teachers in classroom activities. He also enjoys exercising, playing sports, and spending time with family and friends. Mitchell Gain.
Sir.
Mitchell is a lifelong resident of the Regent Appeal. He attended Queen's University, where he went on to graduate with an honors Bachelor of Science degree in biology. Previously, Mitchell worked in his family's signage and design company as a production coordinator and volunteered as a Peel Regional Police Auxiliary Officer for close to 3 years. In his free time, he enjoys sports, the outdoors, and time with friends. Chris Diamond.
Sir.
Originally from Northern England, Chris has lived in Canada for 10 years with his wife, Christy. They have 2 children, Winston and Millie, and another one due any time. His parents join us today from across the pond. He has played professional rugby, including representing Canada, and competed in many marathons and triathlons. It must be me. I feel the same way. Previously, Chris worked life includes social work with young offenders, facilitating supervised access visits, and teaching for a year at school in Italy. Now what? We didn't practice that. Special presenter York Regional Police Constable Paul Wilson will be presenting to his nephew. Derek Quinn.
Sir.
Derek was born and raised in Peel Region. He is an honors graduate from the University of Guelph Humber, where he took his Bachelor of Applied Science in Justice Studies. He played volleyball for Humber College varsity men's team in 2012 and won the CCAA National Championship. Derek was a 2-time provincial MVP and in 2016 was inducted into the Humber College Sports Hall of Fame. During his free time, he coaches with Packman Volleyball Club. Daniel Grassy.
Sir.
Daniel has lived in Mississauga his entire life. He has studied psychology at York University and police foundations at Humber College. In his free time, he was an auxiliary officer for Peel Region for 3 years, helping out in Cram Cruiser, crime prevention events, and participating in community events. At the Ontario Police College, Daniel was a pod leader, drill coach, and a student duty officer. His hobbies include playing soccer, learning new things, and most importantly, spending time with family and friends. Alan Griffith.
Sir.
Alan was born and raised in Northern Ireland. Before immigrating to Canada in 2013, he served in the British Army with the Royal Irish Regiment. After immigrating to Canada, Alan worked for the Trillium Hospital as a healthcare security guard. Alan has a Police Foundations diploma from Sheridan College and volunteered for the Iron John program, mentoring youth at risk at Cardinal Newman Elementary School in Brampton. In his spare time, Alan volunteered at the Spectra Distress Helpline. At the Ontario Police College, Alan was a class leader and is the drill leader for this class 1702. His hobbies include playing soccer and spending time with family and friends. Recruits, take their seats. At this time of the program, I would like to call upon class spokesman Constable Mitchell Malloy to say a few words on behalf of his classmates. Mitchell.
Good afternoon, Chair Ahluwalia, Chief Evans, Justice Renwick, honored guests, friends, and families. September 13th, 2017. Today is a day which has been written down, circled, and highlighted for many months. A day in which has been seen as a celebratory event to symbolize an ending, a finishing point, and a graduation. However, today, let us also remember the importance that this event instills within all 37 of us. Let it be remembered as the beginning of not only our watch, but our stand and our duty to serve not only our community, but our families. Let it be remembered as the day we enter into a family of over 2,000 strong and the day we all enter the profession of policing. Beginning in April of this year, we all embarked on a journey to become police officers. This journey began and finished in not only these hallways and classrooms, but in this very gymnasium we sit in today. It began from learning how to work an e-token to learning how to march, except for me apparently when getting my badge. It began as well with taking our first steps at OPC. This very journey took 37 strangers and turned them into a family of 37 brothers and sisters. Through teamwork, dedication, and an undying effort, 37 left for OPC and 37 returned successful. Not to mention a Peel Police record-setting average of 94%. Woo! Thank you. The service-wide record, although a great achievement for us, is also a great achievement for you. For without your support, it simply could never have been reached. To our parents, our husbands, our wives, our children, boyfriends, girlfriends, and supporters we all have here today, and some that are not, we all thank you. When we were young, we were told that we could be anything we wanted. So we did. We accepted that challenge and we set that goal. However, without your unwavering support, that anxiety that we all had when entering this profession would never have been turned into a passion or a reality. That doubt we all once held changed from I can't to I will, due in large part to your support and your faith simply in us. You all helped us grow from children to adults and adults to police officers. Policing is what will enrich our lives, yet not define them. So I ask of you today to continue to support us. Never let us forget where we stand, never let us forget who we are today, and never let us forget the love you will always have for us. Yes, although police officers, we will always be your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, your family. As soon as tomorrow morning, some of us will be entering for the first time the front line. That first shift, that first step, first call may be nerve-wracking, exhilarating, or downright terrifying. But do remember this: we will not hesitate to answer that call. We will not be afraid to run towards the danger while others run away. We will answer that call, we will complete that call, and we will protect our family bonded in life, not through a bloodline, but through a badge. In closing, let us all remember that today is not yet an ending, although it is a celebration. Today is a beginning in which we will all embark on a larger and longer journey to do our best and be the best, because to 1702, only the best is what's good enough. Thank you.
I don't know, they told me I could be an NBA center. That didn't work out well. Thank you, Mitchell. Job well done. At this time, I would ask Chief Evans and Miss Edith Pharoah to please come forward to present the L.W. Pharoah Award. The Larry Pharoah Award is given to the member of the recruit class who best exemplifies the spirit, leadership, and understanding and tolerance. This award is voted on by the class members themselves in honor of Sergeant Larry Pharoah, a former long-standing member of the Recruiting and Training Bureau. Miss Edith Pharoah is Larry's mother. The recipient of the L.W. The recipient of the L.W. Pharoah Award for Class 1702 is Constable Catherine Angeloff. Come on forward and receive your well-deserved reward. Congratulations, Catherine, and thank you, Mrs. Pharoah. Constable Griffith, please present graduating class 1702 for the Legacy Sword presentation.
Sir.
On January 1st, 1974, 5 former police services amalgamated to create what is now known as the Peel Regional Police. These 5 police services were Mississauga, Streetsville, Port Credit, Brampton, and Chinguacousy. In the 40-plus years that have since passed, the Peel Regional Police have grown into the 3rd largest municipal police service in the country. We are a progressive service that is continually built on the legacy and reputation of these 5 former police services, making each and every member proud to be Peel. The Legacy Sword presentation is symbolic of the changing of military command ceremonies. We have commissioned a 1974 Peel Regional Police sword, generously provided by the Peel Regional Police Association as a Legacy Sword. The Legacy Sword is detailed with the 5 names of the 5 former police services, and it reflects the leadership, dedication, and professional excellence that the members of the Peel Regional Police consistently provide to the community we serve. Constable John Barclay has been invited today to challenge our graduating class with carrying on the legacy of the Peel Regional Police. Constable John Barclay joined the Peel Regional Police in August of 1984. He started his policing career at 12 Division, where he worked in uniform patrol, divisional traffic, divisional old clothes, and also was a field training officer. He has held a variety of positions, including undercover surveillance in the Intelligence Bureau, criminal investigations in the Break-and-Enter Bureau, as well as 6 years in the K-9 unit and a further 3 years with his K-9 partner in the Rope Squad. He then went on to be part of our Recruiting Bureau and is now assigned to the 11 Division Neighborhood Policing Unit. Constable Barclay is particularly proud of his time in the K-9 Bureau, where he worked with his beloved partner, police service dog Nero. After serving Peel Police for 6 years and then the Rope Squad, Nero became the first police K-9 team with John in the provincial Rope Squad until Nero retired. Over the past 33 years, Constable Barclay has attended courses and conferences throughout Canada and the United States. He has received numerous commendations and is a recipient of a Police Services Board Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Constable John Barclay. This challenge will be to build upon the proud legacy that this organization has established and to leave the Peel Regional Police in a better place for the generations that follow. Constable Barclay will now ask Constable Griffith if Class 1702 will accept the challenge of carrying on the legacy of the Peel Regional Police. Thank you, Constable Barclay. Constable Griffith, please form Class 1702 for dismissal. Can I now have Constable Chiro return to the podium for the singing of God Save the Queen? If you would please stand, and officers, replace your hats. Once again, I will ask that Chief Evans and Constable Griffith take the salute.
God save our glorious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen, send her victorious
Thank you, Constable Chiro. As the ceremony is almost complete, I would like to inform everyone that light refreshments will be served in the community room, which is just outside the doors here down the hallway. Chief Evans, I present to you Recruit Class 1702. May I have your permission to dismiss them to their duties? Thank you, Chief. Constable Griffith, please dismiss Class 1702 to their duties.